Hello, friends. Welcome to the Medicare Radio Program brought to you by Exact Medicare. I'm your host, Darlene Larimore. We like to get together and share relevant news and information that will help you in your Medicare journey. So I hope that you find these Medicare radio programs useful. I know I always enjoy getting together with you at least once a week. So thank you for joining us. It means a lot to us. We appreciate it. And every day I'm going to go ahead and start with my coffee. I am happy to say that spring has landed. We have got May showers or April showers. I'm looking forward to the May flowers. We've got the lilac bushes blooming. I'm not sure where you're tuning in from, but I'm here in Ohio and we've got beautiful lilac bushes. I sure wish they would last a little bit longer than they do, but isn't that like everything? Would we really appreciate the lilac bushes if they bloomed all year? We'd probably just walk by them and not really take in that extra minute to smell the beautiful air with the lilacs blooming. So I try to remember to be grateful every day because, boy, we've been blessed. And so I hope that wherever you are, I know a lot of you have been in areas that have experienced some torrential weather here this past week, tornadoes and storms, all kinds of bad stuff. I sure have been praying for everybody. I'm not sure who's affected, but boy, oh boy, things like that can come up in a heartbeat, and it certainly takes a long time to bring you back to point zero again. So I'm thinking of you, and I just hope that you're safe and well. And I'm so happy to see the people that have been joining us on the Exact Medicare Community Conversations. It has just been so much fun to see all the posts that we've been getting. Folks are actually responding to posts that other members have posted. We're getting pictures of people's pets, and I just love that. I've got to put my cat Manchester on pretty soon. He is our cat that thinks he's a dog. He was born in the wrong body. He's a rescue kitty, and he runs to the door wagging his tail when people come. He's not like a normal cat that goes and hides until his house is just like it was before anybody showed up. So we really enjoy him. But I appreciate you all posting. Thank you so much. We have seen fun hats. We've seen fun pets. We've seen pictures of folks posting beautiful foliage out in their homes. So thank you for that, and keep that coming. We just love that. I do want to welcome some of our new members to the Medicare Community Conversations. We've got Myrna Rosado. Thank you, Myrna. You have been great. You've posted a good bunch. And Luis Garcia, Barbici, Todd Eugene Cometscher, Joseph Fittipaldi, Scott Miser, and so many more. And if I've pronounced anybody's name wrong, I'm so sorry. I try to do my best, but I'm so glad that you're with us. And I really do love the posts that you're posting. So if you haven't gotten onto the site yet, please do. It's a lot of fun. We've got a whole lot of interesting things on that podcast, on the Facebook page too. Lots of things like trivia, just all kinds of fun stuff. Thoughts for the day. What are you planning? What's your big win for the week? Just an opportunity for us to get together and share life together. So take advantage of that. We're sure enjoying it. And as different as we all are, we still have a whole lot in common. It's so much fun for me to look at all of the posts and realize that we're talking to people in different cities, different states, come from different backgrounds. And, as different as we all are, aren't we all so much the same? We all have the same needs and the same wants, and we go through the same struggles and battles. And it's just good for us to all get together from time to time. So thank you for that. We've got some big news here this week at Exact Medicare. We have been extremely blessed as an organization. We've got a lot of wonderful customers just like you, and that has led to an awful lot of growth here in our office. And to say we're busting at the seams is an understatement. A good example of that is the spot where I'm sitting Me and two of my colleagues are in a hallway because we're just we've outgrown the space. And we didn't want the room to be called the hallway, so we called it the terminal. Just sounds a little bit better than a hallway. But really, it is the only way to get from point A to point B at the office. But because of all of that, the big news that we got is we are moving into a bigger location. So I'm so thankful for that. We're really blessed to be able to do this move. And I'm sure a lot of you aren't big fans of moving. You know, moving a company and moving a home, same stuff. As different as they are, they're very much the same. We have to pack up, clean up, weed out the things we don't need anymore, move what we need to move, sell or donate the things that we don't. All of those things are happening, but we are very blessed. Now, regarding moving, just remember, if you're the one that's moving, don't forget to give us a call. 740-720-5590. Because when you move, we've got to find you a plan that's available in your area. Remember, there's more than just moving, and we need to make sure that your plan is going to be able to move with you. So we've got a whole lot of changes. So not only moving to a new location, I got a new car. I had a lease for the first time in my life. I never wanted to lease a vehicle, but it just made sense this time. And my lease was running out, so I went back to the place where I bought it. They sent me a letter, said, hey, it's time to come in. Your lease is getting close to ending. I thought I would be able to just extend the lease on that same vehicle because I have had it for 3 years and we've made friends. But no, apparently you can't lease the same car again. I could buy it out, which would have cost me a whole lot more than leasing another one. Doesn't make sense, but you got to do what you got to do. And then with all of that, they're telling me don't forget to maximize the benefits on your lease agreement. Like you can come in for a free oil change for the first however long I get to go. I took it in for the first free oil change after I switched the vehicles out, and the oil change was free. But so many other things. Oh, there's this air filter. And how are your windshield wiper blades? All those things, they're not free. So yeah, they eke me in there to get the free oil change, but then there's all this other stuff tagged on. When we talk about maximizing benefits, that's really something that we need to do with our Medicare Advantage plans too. There are a lot of benefits on your Medicare Advantage plan. We think of it as a health insurance program, but I'm so thankful that it's a living benefit as well. So just make sure that the things that are on your plan, you're taking full advantage of. They're built in for you. So make sure you take advantage of that. You know, when you signed up for your plan, you got a summary of benefits that looks an awful lot like this. It's a little book that tells you everything, just lays everything out. It's a whole lot easier to think about it in small chunks instead of in the big picture. And there are things built in that we don't think about. Just like with moving, there are a lot of things that you go to moving, think, that's where that is. I forgot about that. There are things built into your Medicare Advantage plan to help you have a healthy, long life. And I want you to remember those things so that you can take advantage. Some of the things that you might not really think about because nothing's hurting, so you're not thinking about your Medicare Advantage plan, but it's the things like dental services. Now, I had a really good client. She called me from Texas, and we were talking about a whole variety of other things because she had just moved, and I was going over the benefits of her new plan, and I said, and for the dental, here's your dental benefit. She said, oh, I don't really need the dental. And I said, oh, one of the advantages of a Medicare Advantage plan is that you have things that straight Medicare doesn't give you, like dental, vision, hearing. And as far as the dental goes, I said, you know, you have a free cleaning once or twice a year, and they'll do fluoride treatments and x-rays and all of those things to help your mouth stay healthy. You want to keep those teeth for as long as you can. Let's take care of them. And she laughed and said, oh, Dar, I am ashamed to say I don't remember the last time I've been to the dentist. She said, I brush my teeth twice a day. I don't have any trouble. And I said, that just means you're lucky and blessed. You need to get to the dentist. Another one of the benefits on your plan that people don't think about is the durable medical equipment. When you see those words, durable medical equipment, you're thinking, I'm healthy, I'm fine, I don't need that. For durable medical equipment, might you benefit from having an oxygen thing at home for you? How about a CPAP machine? How about a motorized wheelchair? There are a lot of things that fall under that coverage. Now, if you have Medicare and Medicaid, you would have a $0 copay. If you don't have Medicaid as well, you would have as low of a payment as 20% of whatever it would cost for those items. You should really look into it. Now, a lot of the bigger items, like if you did need a CPAP machine or if you did need a motorized scooter, you would need a doctor recommendation to get that. Quick and easy. They could there's a fax line that they could send a letter to. They could call in for you on your behalf. You could call the insurance company and they will three-way your doctor's office in. There's a whole lot of ways you can get that without having to jump through real flaming hoops. So do take advantage of that. And very different from when I took my car in for that wonderful free oil change and I had a big chunky bill at the end because I did need an air filter and I did need new wiper blades. With the Medicare Advantage plan, you're not going to have extra bills. Your Medicare Advantage plan typically comes at a $0 premium. And all of these benefits are built in for you. Some of them will require a copay. Most of them don't. So just take a look at that. The other thing is the hearing service. Now, I'll never forget my dad. He really did need to get his hearing checked because he couldn't hear very well. And he would talk very loud because I guess he thought we couldn't hear either. But we would say to him, come on, let's go and get your hearing checked. Oh, no, there's a lot of things I don't want to hear. That may be true, but go ahead and get this taken care of. You deserve it. You've worked a long and hard lifetime. You deserve to be at the top-notch shape. And the other thing that is in your plan, now we're going to talk about things that might be a little bit embarrassing, maybe a little bit uncomfortable. But when you think about podiatry services, what comes to mind? Oh, my feet don't hurt. I'm not going to the podiatrist. Most people do have feet that hurt. Maybe you do need an arch support. And if you don't need an arch support, if your feet are in perfect shape, let's be honest, wouldn't it be a little bit easier if you had a professional clipping your toenails? It doesn't sound like a fun thing to talk about, but honestly, sometimes bending down, taking care of those 10 toes, that's 10 toes. You have to be bent down for quite some time to get that all taken care of. The podiatrist will check your feet and they can even clip your toenails for you. And again, that's built into your plan. Now, a lot of folks have, if you're not driving on your own, you're having to ask a son or a daughter, maybe a good friend or a neighbor, to take you to a doctor, to the store, wherever it is that you need to go. Remember that a lot of the plans have built-in transportation benefits. So you don't really need to say to your daughter, it's about time to get my toenails clipped. I need to go to the podiatrist. How about if you just call ahead and get that appointment to the podiatrist to have your toenails clipped, and then, same time, call the number on the back of your ID card, that is the number to your insurance company, and schedule the transportation. It's built into your plan. Why wouldn't you use it? A person that's been vetted, they know that this is a good person. It's not some random Uber driver showing up at your door. They'll come and pick you up. They will take you to the podiatrist or whichever doctor you need to go to. And they will also take you back home again. So that's 2 trips, but it's something that's built in. Again, You don't have to be in a position where you have to be embarrassed to talk to somebody about something that we all have to do. It's something that everybody needs, and it is built into your plan. So don't feel bad about using that. That's what it's there for. That's really important. And vision services too. If you haven't had your eyes checked in a while, a lot of folks think, oh, I can see just fine. I don't really need to go to the eye doctor right now. If you're diabetic, you really need to go to the eye doctor at least once a year. And even if you're not diabetic, it's a good idea to get that vision checked. And again, you can go in. It's a $0 copay. They're going to do all the tests that they need to do. And the plans have a chunk of money built in so that if you do need eyewear, if you need another pair of glasses, there's some money that's going to go toward the glasses. I don't know about you, but I was so surprised the last time I went and got my eyeglasses, how expensive they are. When you're looking at the frames on the wall, the number on the frame, you think that's high. You would think that it would include the lenses too, but no, that's just the frame. Then you also have to pay for the lenses. So it can be a chunk of change. So it's good to have a clear understanding of what's built into your policy so that if you have a need like that, you can certainly get it taken care of. Because, we really want you to be healthy and we want you to take full advantage of the plan. That's what it's there for. And it's just really important to use something. It's no different than when you're using a box of cereal. You don't get down to the last little bit and say, there's less than a bowl in there. I'm just going to throw it away. You don't do that, do you? No. You will eat that cereal until it's all gone. And when the box is empty, that's when you throw it away. But when you're not using all of your benefits on your Medicare Advantage plan, it's just like throwing away good food. This is built in so that you can be healthy and you deserve it. You should have it. So please take a look at your benefits and use them to the fullest because you deserve that. And the Medicare Radio Program has been a really good forum for us to talk about the little snippets, little small bites of information on your Medicare journey. The purpose of our program is to really connect with you and talk with you friend to friend here, just as if I was sitting across the table with you. And again, I really miss those days. I really miss those days, sitting at the table with you and talking face to face. But the good news about this is that even if you are in Arizona or Arkansas or Oklahoma, I can still spend some time with you. So thank you for that. And I hope that the information that we've shared on the Medicare Radio Program has been useful for you. We are going to be introducing very soon the Exact Medicare Educational Series. That's going to be a little bit of a deeper dive, and it's going to be about a 30-minute segment talking specifically about one area of Medicare for each episode. We'll be talking about the must-know facts about Medicare, the ins and outs of Parts A and B, and so much more. So that's going to be rolling out very soon, and I hope that you'll join us for that too. That being said, please log in to the website because we do want to hear what you want to hear about. What are the important things for you? Maybe you're a veteran and you would want to know how your TRICARE would work with a Medicare Advantage plan. That's one of the things we're going to be talking about in our segments. So please tune in. But let us know if there's something that we haven't touched on and you need to hear about it. Please fill us in. Let us know. So I hope you're going to have a good day today. I know that we're going to be packing up and moving. And as I told you, I am really in a hallway right now. So if any of you have talked to me on the telephone, you've probably heard the traffic. So thank you for your patience with all of that. We do appreciate your time every minute that you give us. We really do. Now, the things that are in your summary of benefits are important. We've talked a little bit about that. All of you should have got this book too. This is from Medicare, and this is Medicare and You. These are the things that the Medicare we're going to be discussing with you in the segments, the educational segments. All of this stuff. Now, my dad would have called this good bathroom reading. It's a book so great big that he's not going to sit down and read it cover to cover, but he'll read it in little snips of time. So it's really going to be a beneficial time for you to join us for that. And I hope you've got a lot of fun stuff planned for the springtime. Are you planning to have a little bit of a trip? Are you planning to have people come over and visit? Are you enjoying walking your dogs in the nicer weather? And for those of you that have gone through the weather tragedies that we've had, I just hope and pray that you are healthy and well. But we sure do appreciate your time, every minute that you give us. It's been a blessing to be with you here today. I hope that today is filled with blessings, lots of smiles, and good friends to talk to. Until the next time, my friends, have a great day. Bye-bye.